G'day guys, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a curtain using the cloth modifier in 3DsMax and then applying a wind force to that. So what we want to do first is create a plane. Just draw that out. We'll make it 3 by 3 meters. And then I've already done it, but what you want to do then is go to segments and just increase this until you've got quite a high density of segments. Next, we want to create a box, and basically this box is representing a curtain rail for the curtain to go along. Just bring that down. And this doesn't need to be any particular width. You just want it to be towards the top of the curtain. And then you want it to be centered over the curtain, so it's in the middle. Here as well, just in the middle. And then what we want to do is grab this plane, go to modifiers, and type in cloth. Once we have that, we want to go to object properties, click add object at the plane, and we, instead of going inactive, we click cloth. Now you have all these different presets, whether you want to simulate a certain type of material, be it silk, spandex, satin, polyester, all these different options. For now, we'll just do default. We'll click OK. Right. And then what we want to do is basically attach this now curtain to this curtain rail so that we can kind of manipulate it. So we go into cloth here and click on the drop down and you go group, panel, scenes and phases. So if we go to group, what we want to do then is highlight all the points within this box and then just a little bit below, maybe 1 or 2. So we'll just do that. Sweet. And then we go make group. You can name this if you want, doesn't overly matter. Okay, then what we want to do is, while that's made into a group, we want to go to node, click node, and select the box. This just attaches the two to each other. Now we can go to cloth. Let's just zoom in on our perspective view here. And what we want to do is select cloth. While we're here, we go back here and we go to simulate local. Now what we can do is hit W just for the move key, go to R for scale. You just pull this in. Now it's kind of like a curtain with all its folds. Now just to take it a step further, what we'll do is we'll go plus and across to this space warps tab. You've got a few things here like push, motor, vortex. What we want is wind. So then we can just create a small wind geometry and we will rotate it towards the curtain. Let's just make sure in plan view it's actually sitting behind the curtain. So within that wind modifier, go into the modifier tab and we can set the strength. So let's just pull it down a bit. So once you've created your wind, you've set it to a certain strength. Potentially play with turbulence a bit if you want. You click on our cloth and you go to cloth forces and you click on wind and you bring it across. Click OK. So now when we go back to cloth and we simulate local, you can now see that it's being pushed by this wind point. So now if we want, we can just play around with this, maybe pull it to the side, maybe even just rotate it again, go back to our cloth and simulate local again. You can see how that differently affects the curtain. And that's how you add a wind modifier and create a curtain in 3ds Max. Thanks.